All right, what's up? Might as well just rip it. Back to round one for this crap. Oh, fuck, I forgot King drew something else and something else. You sash? Okay. Their lead's Kingdra. Do I have no guard cross chop? Really? I'll take you. I'm taking Braylum too then. I guess I'll take this thing. It's not bad. And I think we'll take guard. Sucks not having a water type, but that's how it is. Yeah, but when I beat it, I don't know what, like, casual streams I'll do. We'll just cross chop. You can't lower my accuracy. I have no guard. Let's earthquake here. Because I don't have very many... Oh, interesting. The hell? It's round one. I've never seen them switch in round one. The Frontier and Platinum is the same front. There's no difference. Okay, crit, that's very cool. Oh, what's up, Jeff? I'm gonna lose instantly, actually. I'm literally gonna lose it. Did I get crit again? Oh my god, I just did that much? No. I'm literally gonna lose in turn one. Because I didn't read that he had a glitch score. Okay, he's clicking Earthquake. I actually kind of want to go back to the file select song. Well, I got very lucky with that one. Who messaged me? Oh, it's just undead. Oh, I almost lost that, huh? Oh, I am gonna lose. Fuck. KO? KO? Ha! I won. Hey, what's up, undead? I get a lot of DMs from people who are just like spamming me with bullshit. Licky licky Jolteon shift tree. Licky licky Jolteon shift tree. Licky licky Jolteon shift tree. Alright, well this squad is clearly not very good. We're actually gonna switch to this dingus here. It's gonna be very powerful for me. I just constantly get people who are like spamming me like you join my Discord and the first rule is do not DM Blissy or the mods for RNG advice. That's what the Discord is for. And my requested DMs are just filled with people who are asking me random RNG questions. And then the thing that's the most frustrating is that like people are like, well, close your DMs then. And I'm like, well, I don't want to close my DMs so that because I'm filled with like I'm in a few servers with friends and stuff who like I don't add to my friends list, so it's just easier for us to be able to DM each other. Like there's no we're all in a Discord together as friends. We don't need to. This KO'd me. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm surprised I KO'd. This thing's bulky. It's just so I don't have to like people don't have to add me. It doesn't have to be a whole extra step. Sash, huh? All right, we'll take it. Hey, what's up, Lily Leon? How you doing? Oh, Bastiodon, Marowak, and something else. It's a little greedy to take Jolteon here, but I'm doing it anyway. Too hot here in Texas. I imagine it's hot in New York, so I can't imagine what it's like in Texas. The cross chop. Any Americans doing anything good for the 4th? Poliwrath. Actually, Jolteon's gonna be good for this. I'm going away to my folks this weekend. Oh no! Oh no! It's got double team! The Battle Frontier is a test of patience, I'll say that much. Is it to be a Marowak? I might actually... No, I don't think I'm gonna snag it. I just got to Gliscor. Ooh, Sandstorm. I have Sandvale, buddy. You've made a big mistake, Marowak. That's right, that was funny. I like that one. I think this Gliscor even has Aerial Ace for double teamers. What a goated Pokemon. I love Gliscor so much. Continue. Milotic Arcanine Togekiss. Milotic Arcanine Togekiss. Milotic Arcanine Togekiss. Champ's the weak link here. None of these guys help. So we'll just leave Machamp in. You just finished watching your previous one, now you got this one. Nice, Kwame. Yeah, you can ask me a question. I can't guarantee I'm gonna be able to do like good in-depth help. Cross chop. Alright, well that was fucking rude. Am I going to Jolteon? They're gonna Hydro Pump me. I'm cross chopping again. Alright, well. Oh my god, I'm not in the mood for this stank. Oh boysy. It's battle 4. Please stop with this. It's supposed to be easy early, but it's not easy. Score, why not? RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. That's right, Sin. Sin from Final Fantasy X. You're currently hunting a shiny male Pyroar, SOS chaining, and Ultra Moon. Have 2 phases of females though. Oh, that sucks. I actually like both forms of it. I'm just gonna Aerial Ace you. I have Jolteon in the back. Are you the hustle one though? If this is the extreme speed okay. A little bit rude, but that's fine. Crit. Nice. It is physical. I actually love the technicality that Togekiss gets Drain Punch because Togetic gets it. Because it and Togepi have arms. Vaporeon, Quagsire, Mamoswine. Vaporeon, Quagsire, Mamoswine. Ooh, dude, Hydro City Act 2 is insane. This shit got the stank on it, dude. Ciao, Paolo. I don't want my Milotic, huh? I don't know your moveset. And I instantly forgot the guy's team. Dude, is this where I have to get over it? I have to be able to remember things someday. This was such a big weakness when I was battling IRL. I instantly forgot my opponent's team every time. Quagsire, Vaporeon. I don't want to leave it. This is fine. Possible to RNG in Gen 2. There's very limited manips right now. I think there's some 3DS Virtual Console manips for Trainer ID, and that's it. Vaporeon, Quagsire. Dude, I have to like learn to like take notes or something. I'm cross jumping. Between hacking and glitching. Hacking is when you use something to modify the outside, modify the game from the outside. So a hack would be using an action replay, backing up your save and using PK hex on it, running a modified ISO. So like if someone is using, for example, if someone's doing a shiny lock break, right? In XD, that is a hack. If someone is doing an action replay code to remove a shiny lock, that is a hack. Those people are hacking, right? But if you are using a Pomeg glitch to get a Pokemon like Papa Hefe did with Linoon, or like I did with Wish Blitzy, that is a glitch, because anyone can do it. All that's happening is the game is not working as normal. Septile Infernape Dusknoir. Septile Infernape Dusknoir. Septile Infernape Dusknoir. This is fine. The custom event cards are hacks that are associated. They are hacks. You know, objectively, you have to count my custom events as hacks. We're being objective here. Now, the interesting thing about them is they're very weird. I think you could argue some loopholes on them. Like, my custom events are objectively, they're hacks of the Eon ticket. The funny part about the custom events is I'm not hacking Ruby. It's a very, because like, I'm not even like using like, it's weird. It's sort of like, I guess what you have to view it as is the Eon ticket is the entry point for the hack, right? But the funny part about the hack is that I'm not sending over anything that the game considers abnormal. Like in general, my scripts are like entirely, they're fully coded in the game's normal scripting language. Like all that language that I was using that was like, you know, stuff like get player position, do X, like that is the game's internal scripting engine. Like that's what they coded all of that, like any event they coded in that language. So and the Eon ticket typically sends that language over. Bronzong, Blastoise, Tyranitar. Bronzong, Blastoise, Tyranitar. Do they have a fire Pokemon? Yeah, they did. I'll take you. What's the difference between cheating and using glitches? Well, that's extremely subjective. So, like, you can't take my answer to this as truth because you basically just have to think your own opinion. But my thoughts on it are that the reason I don't consider... Where's the... Well, hold on. Oh, fuck. What? This guy's got Trick Room? I gotta get out of here. Also, do I smell some heat proof action? Oh my god, really? We're doing this? Oh, it's special. Hello? So the difference to me between cheating and using glitches is pretty simple. What I would say is that for me, what cheating is going outside of the game itself. So like the reason I don't think a glitch is cheating is because to do a glitch, all you need is the game. Like the cloning glitch in Scarlet and Violet, for example, right? The cloning glitch in that game, all you need is the Scarlet and you could just clone. Like you didn't have to do, oh fuck, I should have saved. This is fine, I have a close combat better. It's like you didn't need to do anything special. All you needed to do was just do the clone glitch. Yeah, it's basically an unintended feature. Everyone has access to it, right? The reason I don't consider glitches cheating is because everyone has access to it. The reason I don't like cheating basically for me is that anyone can't do it. So for cheating in Sword and Shield, or not Sword and Shield, in Scarlet and Violet, for example, if you want to hack a Pokemon in, what you want to do is you need to typically you need a custom firmware switch. Like, literally not every switch is capable of having custom firmware on it. So that's not fair to me. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Ooh, Carnival Night Zone. This theme rips. Top 10 Gooby Woobies. Me more. That dude's hilarious. Next up is Glubtubus Weppel. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. Sure, there was more questions. I just don't see them. Welcome to the Hacked Events Club. Where's the in-game function that recreates channel Jirachi? So I will admit to this. Oh, the pause was so long. I thought the game just froze, or the music froze. So I will say this: the Celebi and Jirachi events. Oh no, not level 50. The Celebi and Jirachi events are definitely closer to an ace code. They still do use the in-game functions. They use a lot of in-game functions. They're very weird. Like, it's hard to explain. I do use lots of in-game functions to build them. Septile and Slowking, Septile and Slowking, Septile and Slowking. Ooh, I always take it for Alligator. Oh man, I like this one. Okay. So I think this is the 3. I think this is free the 3. Do I lead with this guy and be a complete goober? Can I use Last Resort 2 times consecutively? Okay. So then... do I want to lead with this? This is kind of a shitpost mon. Yeah, I'm gonna rent it. Why not? We'll lead with it. Put D9 in the back. There we go. Will we get Gen 5 streaming in the future? There's just... I mean, I just haven't had anything to do in Gen 5, honestly. Any advice for compiling it into a raw file? Well, you don't need to compile. What are you talking about? I supply all of the .raw files. Or unless you're making your own card. Holy fuck, no way. Ambipom! You can't be dealing that much damage. It is Technician. It was a lot of damage. Oh, fuck. Trick Room. Alright, well. Monk Strong, indeed. Oh no, it's Genjar. Alright, I can deal with this. It's fine. We'll Thunderwave you on the off chance I live in attack. You couldn't stop Gooby Wooby.
Top 10 Gooby Woobies.
Sorry, that might have been very loud, but also fuck you. Oh, we have Shadow Claw.
Number 1, Glubtubus Weppel.
Dude, no, I've watched it. Actually, it was really funny. Alright, let's see here. Aerodactyl and Aggron. Aerodactyl. My DS died because it wasn't plugged in, and I lost my streak. Guys, I'm depressed. Can someone help? I'm actually depressed right now. It's Ogre. No! I clicked the GBA game! Wow. Oh no. Fuck. Dude, my DS literally has a battery life of 40 minutes. It's so depressing. Number 10, Goopu Lupu. That guy's hilarious. Oh, ice cap zone. Dude, it's so brutal that they do this to you. Oh, my challenge is reset. No. All right, well. Oh yeah, so my Jirachi and my Celebi events, they're insane in so many ways because they're very hacky, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is, like, when you get the Ursaring Whiscash Ninetales, okay, so when you do the event, when you do the battle, and when you get the Pokemon, it all seems very normal, and it's just not normal. It's just, I mean, the way it's put together is truly insane. I got a lot of flying guys here. I want to take this thing. All right, I guess we'll take. It's not held together by duct tape and a prayer. It's just like the behind the scenes of it. Like there's nothing buggy about my code. It's just like basically the idea is that, or I don't know. I'm trying to explain this better. Oh, really, dude? Dude, this shit's so annoying. Fucking it. Fuck you. How's that sound, huh? So, from my perspective, it's not that it's like, you know, it's not working or it's held together by duct tape. None of that. Like, it works just fine. It works pretty much as I expect it to work. It's just basically the way the game does not, and I mean it does not, expect you to receive a Pokemon that is not your trainer ID and secret ID. It does not expect that to ever happen. So like even think about all the in-game gift Pokemon, right? All the Pokemon, all the Pokemon the game gives you as gifts. Those Pokemon in Gen 3 never have anything but your trainer ID and your secret ID. Like even Steven's Beldum is considered your Pokemon when you get it, even though presumably that was fucking Steven's. Frostlass, Snorlax, Guard. Frostlass, Snorlax, Guard. Frostlass, Snorlax, Guard. Well, we gotta get rid of one of the flying types. Let's take you. Frostlass, Snorlax, Guard. So so basically the reason it doesn't expect it to do that, I think they never even thought of a situation where that could happen, and so that's one of the reasons the game really cannot account for it. Yes, but in-game, yes, exactly, Jeff, but in-game functions have a trade, and trades are different. This is doing too much damage. Okay, please stop. Please don't do this to me. So you're emulating a Pokemon from another game? No. So like, in fact, if you ever look at the way Channel Jirachi or Wishmaker Jirachi or even Ageto Celebi works in the real distro of them, if you ever look at the way they work, you'll notice that you have to be saved in a Poke Center and you have to have an empty slot in your party. I would bet dollars to fucking donuts that they are doing it in a similar way that I am. Oh shit, I should have light screen. Ah, cringe. Don't attack me. Yes. I would bet they did it in a very similar way to me, where they, please stop this. Okay. Where they are checking your party amount and then just depositing in it. Because the way it's probably working is, bye. I bet you that they're doing that, because the thing is, the capture routine and the gift and the give Pokemon routine, what they're doing is the capture Pokemon and the gift Pokemon routine are effectively they're just generating a method 1 Pokemon and just giving it to you, right? Please KO. Oh, rock slide, good. And you are never meant to receive with the like get a new Pokemon function the way that I give it to you. And so the way I get around that is effectively by just Control C, Control Ving a Jirachi into your fucking party over a bad egg. Like if I let you do that event with 6 Pokemon, the way it would work is Jirachi would just delete your 6th Pokemon and go there. That's what it would do, really. Scizor, Dusknoir, Muck. Scizor, Dusknoir, Muck. Scizor, Dusknoir, Muck. Exchange you. Like there is a brief window of time where there is a bad egg in your party, because when you catch it, like I explained this in the video, but it's just very funny to me. When you catch it, the Pokemon goes into your party. Oh, fuck you with the Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, the Pokemon goes into your party, and then it instantly bad eggs. But before you can see it, because I still have control of the game with my script, I just Control V that shit over the bad egg. But the coolest part about it for me is that I do let the game do the heavy lifting in specific areas, right? Where I do let the game do the heavy lifting in specific areas. Like it copies a lot of the Pokemon over. Oh my god, you're doing this to me? Are you minimizing too? I'm just gonna yawn. I'm gonna yawn and I'm gonna start cursing. It's doing a lot of damage. Please slow down with the crit. That's not a crit. That's insane. I knew it. Alright, we're neutral again. Not good. 1 evasion. So like I let the game copy over like most of the Pokemon. I let the game copy over the first like I let the game copy over everything except the nickname and then the 4 substructures, and that's it. Which is just like, I think you have to let the game do a lot of the heavy lifting. Battle number 4. Okay. Medicham, Tauros, Meganium. Medicham, Tauros, Meganium. It's a bit scary. Actually, I want you. I think you're underestimating how good your system for reading the PID. Dude, actually, it's really funny too. I don't ever, in any of the videos, I don't ever get into the fact that the GBA can't do normal division. Please don't have Ice Punch. Okay. The GBA can't do normal division. So we, oh no. Okay. So we had to, and by we, I mean Xiao. Xiao came up with some math to compensate for that and figure it out, which is just insane that we even have to fucking deal with this garbage. I'm gonna switch this. Live. Thank you. Okay, Blissy explains in a way that someone even knows zero about coding. Well, you know, it's really funny. A lot of people say like stuff like that or whatever. You have to understand how little I also know about coding. Like a lot of people talk about like, oh, like I had people who were like, oh, you could teach this stuff, like what's your workflow like? And I'm like someone was like, why did you what is your workflow like if you're not a programmer? Like why do you program so much in your daily job? And I'm like, I don't, like my degree's in baking, like I don't like I am not an expert on any of this shit. Like I don't know. You don't need to be a genius to learn things. You just need to have patience, be able to read, and be able to ask questions to at least one person. Electrode Arcanine Salamence. Electrode Arcanine Salamence. Electrode Arcanine Salamence. We're actually pretty good for this. What did Mewtwo Coder want? So I commented on the video about making it encounterable in the wild. How would something like that work? Making what encounterable? What are you trying to make encounterable? Well, it is encounterable in the wild. What are you talking about? Like, do you mean in the grass? What's up, Papa Cheeseburger? How you doing? Well, why do you want to do that? I don't... So you could put it on Mirage Island. I would just not do it on can't really do much here. I'm just gonna Sword Dance. I hope I'm faster than you. All right, that's not good news. I don't think... I hope this wasn't a mistake. Rock Slide times 2 is 150 power. U times 102 times 2. These are about the same power, and Rock Slide can miss. That blows. Are you serious? That still did an ass load, and it has a Lumberry. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna lose here. And I got crit. Can I get a crit back? Can you Will-O-Wisp me or something? That blows. That's insane. I actually won if I didn't get crit. That sucks. Yes, I don't think there is a way for the script to... Because the thing about the way mass outbreaks work is that... The way mass outbreaks work is that you can assign a Pokemon and then like a few other things, like the moves, but you can't assign like PID and other garbage like that. You can't do that. So the way it has to work, it like the reason the events are as controlled as they are. Muck Marowak Torterra, Muck Marowak Torterra, Muck Marowak Torterra. So, like, the reason my events are as controlled as they are, like, you notice you need 5 Pokemon in your party, because if the Pokemon went to the PC, I wouldn't know where it is and I couldn't fix it. Like it's you know, specific as it is for a reason. Celebi and Jirachi are notably more strict than the other events, because on the other events, I let the game do literally all the work. All I'm doing in the other events is changing like a very few amount, like I'm changing 3 pieces of info in a Pokemon substructure, and I'm doing that before you catch it. Like for the Mew event, for example, it's getting assigned all of that info in the wild battle. I'm actually gonna do this. Do you have Stone Edge? You have Rock Slide. Oh, that was greedy. Please live. Just Dragon. Well, no. Oh, fuck. Aerial Ace gets stab and super effective. Surely stronger than Dragon Claw. This song sucks. I'm skipping this one. I'm surprised I was able to KO. But you could put it on Mirage Island. Like when you asked, could I put it on Mirage Island? Like I thought you meant, is there a spot on Mirage Island I could put it? And like there is. You could put it in Mirage Island. You could put it on Mirage Island, like on the berry tree. I believe the berry tree counts as an NPC that you can assign the script to. So if you just want it there, you can do that. Salamence, Feraligatr, Hypno. Salamence, Feraligatr, Hypno. That's a threatening squad. Oh, nobody want that. I don't really have a way to damage him with this Pokemon. I like my team right now, but you have Rock Slide? You probably have Rock Slide. Yeah, the encryption key fails is the reason the bad egging is happening. You don't have Rock Slide. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my lord. Oh boy, I got fucking shamoned. Alright. This is bad. Okay. Well, also, in addition to that, like, I can't... Like, I don't think you can assign that much info about... I don't think you can assign that much info about a, about a Pokemon in a outbreak. Like the way the mass outbreak works is you define level encounter, you define level, species, moves, and like some other shit, and then Alexa, stop it. And then after all of that's defined, the game uses the normal RNG algorithm for method, you know, 1 or 2 or whatever the fuck it's using. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Did I literally lose in battle too? Yep. This is depressing, guys. I would say all grass areas are not possible. You would have to find a way, you would have to do something so much more complex than what I'm doing. You would have to find a way to like hijack the game's code like fully. You could put a random Jirachi in there. Steelix, Magnezone, Blissey. Steelix, Magnezone, Blissey. Maybe I'll do you. I just don't think there's going to be a way, like, well, because here's the thing. I have looked into how to hijack the game's systems more thoroughly than I have. But I just couldn't find it. Like, because I want, like, the reason I ended up not doing... The reason I ended up not doing, yeah, that's what I'm doing. The reason I ended up not doing the Colo beasts, for example, because the Colo beasts would actually have been very easy for me to put in, and I wanted to do them originally. And the reason I didn't was because I wanted, the idea was to try and make them roamers, and I wanted to try and figure out a way to fix the roamer bug with these while using these. And the issue is you just can't do it. There's just that you would have to find a way to, like, permanently have the script running until I catch the thing, and I just don't think I'm capable of doing that. Like, maybe there's probably a way. I'm not a good enough programmer to be able to do it. But maybe I would need more code. Like, maybe I would need more RAM space. This is doing too much damage. Well, it's not just less space, it's just like I don't even know, I don't even know. No. The roamer, no. If that was the issue, Jeff, I could do it. If that was the issue, I could actually fix it, but it's not the issue. The issue is that it doesn't copy the IVs of the Pokemon. It's supposed to do an AND with a 32-bit number. It's like basically the way it's supposed to retrieve the IVs. It's supposed to like AND a 32-bit number, and what it's doing instead is ANDing FF instead of ANDing, like, I think it's supposed to AND FFFF FFFF, and it doesn't do that. It just ANDs FF, or by 255. So it only ends up copying over the first IV and like a little bit of the second IV, and that's it. And because that's what it's doing in the copy over, like, it's doing that, like, so I could put whatever you could put in fact, your real, yeah, it happens on roamer battles start. So because the thing is, the real roamer, you can find what your real roamer's IVs were in save RAM, right? Because what it does is it generates the roamer, then puts it into that block in save RAM, and it does all of that 100% correctly. It saves the correct roamer. You can find your real roamer in the save file. Yeah, unfortunately. Machamp Honchkrow Infernape. Machamp Honchkrow Infernape. Yeah, and if it was any other way, it would be so easy to fix it, but you can't do it. Unfortunately. And like, I would have to have a way to... I think there's probably a way you could do it. You would just have to do way more hijacking, basically. Now, I could probably write something that looks nice, something similar to Jirachi. I could probably write something that looks nice, like similar to Jirachi, like I have you talk to an NPC and he goes, I've seen a strange Pokemon away around here, and then your guy walks to the left, he walks into some grass or something like that, and then like, there's something that happens, oops, and then there's something that happens and a battle happens, so it looks like you get into a wild battle, but you know. Hey, what's up, Yoshi? How you doing? Are Pokemon games over-engineered? I actually don't think they're over-engineered. I think they're under-engineered. Or this one, like this one, the reason I have to do all this complicated shit is because they're engineered very well. Breloom, Shuckle, Mamoswine. Like in this instance, the game that's doing some weird shit is like Channel or Ageto Celebi. Like those games are the ones doing weird extra bullshit you don't got to do. Like if there was a Jirachi encounter in just Ruby version, it would just be a method 1 Pokemon. It would be so simple. There would be no one would have any problems here. I wouldn't have to do anything complicated. Yeah, if the storage function was broken, it would have been very easy for me to fix everything, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't worth it for me to get into that kind of thing. Like, so I didn't think the Colo beasts were interesting enough to tackle personal, like, unless I could have gotten a roamer fix. Okay. Snorlax, Blissey, Crobat. Snorlax, Blissey, Crobat. I wonder if you hit 3 NPCs in one card. I don't think so. The issue is that the way RAM script works is it basically is just one block of data, basically. Like, I don't think that I can reassign. I don't think I can reassign. Really, yeah, I don't think I could reassign anything like that. Do I want a rock slide? Do I want to counter? Maybe I'll counter. Are you physical? Yes, nice. I wish Pokemon data mining, RNG, and glitching hacking was never a thing, and each of the Pokemon would be truly unique because of IVs. That's just not how it works, man. I don't even understand what you're talking about. What if you were forced to encounter them in order and finishing one triggered the next one? Well, I can chain as long as I want. Why would I want to do an event where I fight all 3 of them consecutively? I don't understand. Just to try and fit them all into one card? Typhlosion, Medicham, Dragonite. Typhlosion, Medicham, Dragonite. Just like for fun? Alright, is Sonic music over? Yeah. I meant, for example, you can RNG perfect Evimon, but if you couldn't RNG, each Shimon would be imperfect and thus unique. RNG manip is the great equalizer. It gives everyone the power to have perfect Pokemon without any hacks, without even glitching or altering your game in any meaningful way. Oh shit. Am I fucked? Oh, you fake out. Yes. Clapped. The thing is, you know, it's cheesy to say, but what makes a Pokemon isn't its IVs, it isn't its PID, it isn't any of that garbage, right? What makes a Pokemon is that you spent the time playing the game to get it. And it's the things that you did with it. Like, you know, it's so funny too, because people talk about like you should play to win with your favorites, blah blah blah. Like, you also make favorites by using them. Like if you ever like, this happens all the time, but like, for example, like sometimes a shipmon exists, right? And it might be a shipmon for the most part, but maybe, just maybe, it has like a weird specific niche, and it's the role on your team that it can fill, right? Like, you make a team using that Pokemon, and that Pokemon can perform well on your team, like even better than you expect, and it's like, it can be like what you like, you can end up liking it for that reason. Cheesy baby. I don't think it's cheesy. Xplowed Melodic Altaria. Xplowed Melodic Altaria. Yeah, I'll go with you. Why not? At the end of the day, Pokemon is a single player experience, even when it's a multiplayer game. And like, what I mean by that is like, when you are battling, when you're playing against an opponent, like, you're still using your mons to do things against them, right? And so it's like if I took a Shuckle into battle, and I found a very genuinely good niche for Shuckle in VGC, and I was able to just like win a bunch of games with Shuckle would become a favorite of mine because it succeeded in battle. Not because I liked Shuckle beforehand, but because I thought, oh, maybe I found a unique niche for it, right? Stuff like that. That can just happen, you know? It's a game to play to have fun. The Pachirisu theorem. Yeah, the thing is, the reason I'm intentionally avoiding Seijon Park because he's a fucking cheater. Using an RNG illegal Pokemon is like highly unacceptable to me. It bothers me a lot that he used a Magmar that's impossible to achieve. Oh wait, oh no. Umbreon, Staraptor, Toxicroak. Umbreon, Staraptor, Toxicroak. Okay, we're gonna want to do a moment. I'm getting a new song. I don't want to listen to this song. I want to listen to this song. Factory's treating me like ass. What's up, Versax? It's not really worth talking about it. Like, it is worth talking about it sometimes. I just don't want to get into like a rambly mess about the Magmar. We're talking about other shit. Well, some people don't like nicknames, and that's valid too. Like I actually really like JRose11, a great YouTuber. And he intentionally doesn't nickname his Pokemon because he doesn't like nicknaming Pokemon. And like a lot of people give him shit for it. They're like, oh, you should get more. It's like stupid. It's like, let the guy play how he wants to play. Very simple. Like, if you get more like my wife actually pretty much doesn't like nicknaming Pokemon. The first time my wife ever nicknamed any of her Pokemon was actually in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and the only reason she did it was, funnily enough, because you catch so many Pokemon in Legends Arceus, she was afraid of losing them in the boxes, and she would accidentally release one of her like main party members. So like some people just don't like it. Pokemon is just a culmination of your experiences. I mean, that's why it always bothers me when so many people try to like dictate how you want to play the game, or call someone what you did cheating, or do some other garbage. It's like, even if I did cheat according to you, who cares, man? You like, if I'm not hurting anybody, unless the capture card is involved. Shoot, if you do use a capture card, you're scum. I send you to Supermax. Go to jail. I feel the same about people who like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. In jail. Go to jail. Slam the doors. Lock the key. Never let him out. For Alligator and Electrode. No need to throw. I'm not throwing shade at you. I'm talking about my cumulative experiences as a I don't like saying content creator, but I guess that's what I have to say. Basically, like, because of how I choose to play Pokemon, I constantly get dunked on and shit on for it. Like, and truthfully, the only reason I even make fun, PokeTuber is worse. The only reason I even make fun of Jeff is because I am friends with him. Like, in a setting where I'm like, if people post BDSP RNGs in my Discord, in the RNG brag section all the time, constantly. Many people do this, right? I don't tag them and go, you capture card cheater, dumb fuck motherfucker. Like, I don't do that. I'll do it to Jeff because he's my friend and he understands that I'm joking with him. And if Jeff actually had a problem, he would DM me and go, hey, this is actually making me feel bad. Like, please chill with it. And I'd be like, yeah. I think Jeff is just very good at being a punching bag. Like, he's just good at taking strays like this. I think he kind of gets off on it personally. All right. You want to take this guy? He has crunch. I'll take this guy. You dirty e-reader cheater? Sure, I'm an e-reader hacker. I don't really understand how I went in this direction, but that's what I did, so here I am. Is Jeff's favorite mon Wobbuffet? No. Jeff's favorite mon is probably Charizard, if I had to guess. Miss, cool. Am I fucked now? Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. I have this thing. I mean, you can like Charizard, it's fine. Oh, Pog. So you're an evolved person, mentally changing every day. Well, it's very funny because I think that... Oh, please don't faint. Did I get crit? God fucking... Are you serious with this? Please tell me I have a move that won't miss. Oh my god, it's physical? Oh, I thought this was Focus Blast. I didn't read. Uh-oh. Oh, will I escape with my life? Well, maybe. I don't think I'm escaping with my life, guys. Ooh, I live this, definitely. We escaped with my life. Alright, Magmortar, you're off the team. No, so... Gliscor and Muck. Gliscor and Muck. Gliscor, Muck. Alright, well, you're fucking off the team. We know this much. Ugh, for who, though? I'll take you. Why not? So, it's actually funny, because I think that the favorites question is so funny. Like, Jeff is ultimately right. Like, your favorites aren't going to be your favorites forever. And I was thinking about this because I was talking to Amanda about, we just finished Skypia in One Piece, and she's never read or watched One Piece before, and I'm up to date with the manga. And I asked her, like, what did you like more, Alabasta or Skypia? And she was like, she's like, why does it always got to be like this or that, like favorites? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, I guess I don't really care about which arc you like the most. Like, I don't really care about which she liked, Skypia or Alabasta more, but I just think that asking what your favorite is like a low, it's like a low cost, like easy way to get into a conversation about what parts you liked and why you liked those parts, and then comparing those parts to another thing. Like, it's just a good way to get your brain quickly, for me anyway, it's a good way to get my brain like quickly into analysis mode. Like, why did I like Alabasta? Why did I like Skypia? Why did I like this? Skypia is good in hindsight. Skypia is not good in hindsight. Skypia is good because Skypia is good. Togekiss and Nidoking. Okay. Togekiss, Nidoking. I think we're probably fine. What's your favorite Gooby Wooby? Glubtuppus Weppel, of course. My least favorite is Gub Gub. I don't like Gub Gub. I like Aaron. Aaron is also insanely good. The only thing, the reason Aaron gets me is because of the way they say it. They say like that shit, and the picture of Vegeta, because I don't think of it as Vegeta. I think of it as like a different character, like it's Vegeta with insane hair. Well, the thing is, I think also having fully static favorites is fine. Like, FRLG is my favorite Pokemon, and the reason I always say FRLG is my favorite, is it's less of like an active thought. Why do I like FRLG? Why do I like this, etc.? It's like an active like representation of my childhood. Is like the reason I actually like FRLG. Like, I think about FRLG, Drifloon, and Miltank. Like, I think about FRLG. We'll go to. Like, I think about FRLG, and FRLG makes me think of playing Gold and Silver as a kid, like being carefree, having no, like, it was my favorite Pokemon as a kid because I thought it looked cool as fuck, and it was my homie on the squad. Like, that was why I liked it when I was a little kid. Nowadays, like, I don't particularly use FRLG in battle. Like, I don't think it's a very good Pokemon, but like, I look at FRLG and I think of like myself being a kid and like the memories that brings and what I liked about that time in my life. And like, that's what FRLG makes me think of. And so it's like, really, it's just like a way for me to represent my inner child. Like, that's why it's my favorite. Like, it brings back good memories. It makes me feel good. Like, it's not for any reason. Insane. An insane thing to do when I'm talking about my FRLG. Thank you, Kronos. No, Skypia gets a bunch of flack because the anime adaptation is complete dog shit, and drags it out like ultra hard. That's pretty much the only reason Skypia gets flack, I think. And when in reality, Skypia and Jaya are like insanely good in the manga. But do I have the right ability? Yeah, I've sworn. God damn it. My meatball. I'm just trying to talk about memories and things that make me happy and why, and actually think about them. No, I think there's plenty of valid reasons to like things. I didn't read this guy's team at all. Gardevoir and something else. Gardevoir and Flygon, okay. You have Ice Punch. Honestly, we can handle this. I'm just trying to be happy. That's why you watch One Piece Kai if you're gonna watch it. One Piece Kai is goated. Getting out of there, going right to Scizor. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like liking Charizard. Like please don't tell me that KOs. Okay, thank God. Like again, I just like shitpost on you that liking Charizard is basic. Like, for real or fan? It's a fan-made cut, but the fan-made cut is goated. He cuts out all the filler and all the reaction shots. It's fucking awesome. It's so good. And he uses the dub for all of it. And dude, the dub voice actress for Luffy goes hard. Why were you saying aw? Like, it's good. The one thing I don't like in a lot of the Pokemon and like other communities that I see is like, there seems to be this like anti-fan-made mentality aspect to things. Guys, fan-made things are good. Corporations cannot provide you everything, but the passion of an individual to make something for a piece of media that they love is going to be better than a corporation can ever put out. That's why the manga for One Piece is better, because the manga for One Piece is the work of Eiichiro Oda, who fucking loves this show. He works hard as fuck on it. Like, he works so, it's just his passion to make this story. Toei's passion is not to animate the One Piece story. Toei's passion is to make money by selling anime. So if the anime that Toei makes is shit, but a person who loves One Piece wants One Piece to have an animated version that is a decent representation of the fucking manga, and they cut it together themselves, they're cool as fuck, and you should embrace that passion if the end product they put out is decent. Yeah, you prefer official stuff because you have brain rot. You have corporate brain rot, and you feel as though that that the corporations have made you feel that official is most important, but it's not. The officialness of something doesn't matter. Wheezing and Ampharos. That's what I thought it was. I kind of need a special attacker. Well, speak of the devil. Someone made a 2-hour Tournament of Power movie that out of this. Well, I don't like the Faulkner soundtrack. Dragon Ball Super's soundtrack is extremely good, I think. But that is cool. Like that person had passion, and a 2-hour cut of the Tournament of Power seems nice because the Tournament of Power got a lot of filler in it. There's basically 3 episodes that matter. My boy really did that to me. Please don't faint. Please don't faint. It's oh no, it's double power in Gen 4 when it switches. Well. I don't think the Faulkner soundtrack is bad. I don't think it's bad. I just think, dude, I can't believe this happened to me. I can't believe he paid back to turn 1. I think there's basically like, I can't believe he didn't get confused. Fuck you. I got confused my first turn insta. All right. Hopefully I can take on the last guy with Swampert. In before fucking Shift Tree just comes out to Seed Bomb my dumbass. Nope. I'm gonna lose this. Can I get a crit? No, I get a miss. That's fine. No, I get 2 misses, really. No, anime does not have involvement from the anime is almost always inferior to the manga because the creator does not have the input and a bunch of extra garbage gets added. Glaceon and Rhydon? But also, sometimes creator involvement is bad. Look in the case of Star Wars. George Lucas ruined his movies intentionally and wrote it into a contract forever that you can't ever buy the actual movies. Like, it's just crazy to me. What you should be looking for is things that have passion and quality. You shouldn't be looking for, do they like great. I'm pretty fucked. I don't have time to get into Star Wars. No way this KOs me. This KOs me. Oh my. Do you have Trace? Nope, you have Synchronize. You can actually take away the work from the creator. Yes, you can do that. You objectively can do that, and you should do that. Why do you have such an insane tie to the author? Like, what is a creator? No. Like, what I'm talking about is George Lucas recut the Star Wars movies. He made a second version of them that are all horrible. And those are the only movies you can find for sale anywhere of the Star Wars movies. Even after he sold them to Disney, is he clearly put in some kind of contract that that Disney's not allowed to sell the original Star Wars movies. He changed his own work and refuses to let fans of that work access it. And it's like, that's fucking stupid and evil. And I'm gonna lose here. Goodbye. Ugh. I literally lost to 3 misses. Cringe. Cringe that I lost to 3 misses. Yeah, well, because it was faster than me, it did it, and then I got... You don't have to like Star Wars to think that maybe people should have access to the original fucking movies. I'm not a big Star Wars fan either. I just think it's fucked up. I still don't think that they're two distinct things. Mammo Swine Licky Licky Don fan. Mammo Swine Licky Licky Don fan. I guess you're my only lead here. Really with these leads? Fine. And like, especially in the periods where who is the, like, okay, for example, if you tell me like it's a hard choice, man. Obviously want you. I guess I want you. All right, so like I think the good explanation here is, as well, in instances like a video game, let's say someone makes a ROM hack of Heart Gold, right? Oh fuck. Let's say someone makes a ROM hack of Heart Gold. It includes all modern Pokemon up until Scarlet and Violet now. Who is the creator of like Pokemon is not a one crew, like Pokemon is not a singular vision. This game is not a vision of one single individual. Saying you can't let the creator take away previous works is the opposite of saying you can't take away work from the creator. Those are opposites. Basically, there is no reason to reject fan creations on the basis that they are fan creations. And like viewing official creations as inherently superior is insanely goofy. It's just like there's basically almost no reason to do that, like to just, but like my point is, like, there is no author of Pokemon. Maybe you could argue Satoshi Tajiri really was the influential person for Red and Blue, like that was the one time that's Bitcoin Ursaring, but these are not single person visions. These games, there is no author of these games. It doesn't exist. There are plenty of bad fan creations, and Pokemon, like, my main reason why I don't tend to interact with fan Pokemon content as much is because there's a few reasons, right? The first one is that I enjoy the continuity of Pokemon. I like that I can catch a guy in this game and put it into Scarlet and Violet. You can't do that. We are discussing one topic. It's very simple. I don't know what you're getting so confused with. You rejected conceptually One Piece Kai because it isn't official material, or you were disappointed that it wasn't official material. Well, then you said, I'm disappointed it's not official material. I explained to you why that's pretty much invalid as far as I'm concerned. Like, One Piece itself isn't even, like, the regular One Piece anime is just garbage. Toei stretches it out, it just ruins it, blah blah blah, like whatever. And then I go to explain, like, video games are not a singular perspective on somebody. They have no author to be official from. They are not usually, they are not one person. Glaceon, Wizcash, Honchcrow. Yeah, the topics are intertwined, and if you can't see that, well, that's what I mean, Kwame. That's what I meant when I said that's the main reason I don't get attached to fan Pokemon games as much. How can you say... I can't talk to you about this. You're so rigid in your brain. You need to, like, make your brain more malleable. One Piece of show I'll never watch. I don't think they have any differences. I think what we're talking about is inherently the same thing. And I just think always sticking to official concepts, official media is just stupid. I didn't say you weren't listening. I said your brain, like, you're just being very rigid on what you want to believe and think about. And I think the rigidity is not helpful. You just read the manga. The One Piece manga is really good. There's no reason to not read the manga. Skarmory, Venusaur, something else. Like, from my perspective, so yeah, the main thing the problem is, like, when, yeah, for Pokemon, I'm pretty much enjoying the shared universe is the main thing that keeps me. But the other thing that's really good about Pokemon is that, truthfully, especially with lots of the older games, like, you can kind of play a lot of the older Pokemon games for a really long time. Like, all these people who move on to fan Pokemon content, like, they probably haven't completed a lot of the single player content that is good content in the fucking main series game. Like, you think all these people who, like, I'll say it again. A lot of people who complain about there being no battle frontier in the new games have never completed the fucking battle frontier in these games because they're fucking hard as fuck. But I think that people just like the idea of these fan games or of these facilities, but so they move on to fan games because they think they can't get what they want out of the main series games. But it's like, why don't you try actually completing these things? Torterra, Charizard, Sceptile. Torterra, Charizard, Sceptile. Well, I guess I'm just exchanging one weakness for another, so it doesn't matter. What's up, T-Bolt? How you doing? Yeah, I just think rejecting something fan-made on the premise that it's fan-made is silly. Like, preferring official media, even generally, is silly. You basically should just always look for what is the best way to... The Battle Factory is the worst facility. By far. It's so miserable and awful. I hate the Battle Factory. Well, I needed Porygon Z to not faint. That's fine. Ooh, we have Power Gem, actually. But never mind, we're okay. I don't like. I'm not that big of a fan of Black and White, Altaria, Mamoswine, or Maldo. I'm not as big of a fan of Black and White 1 as I am of Black and White 2. Man. Oh, yeah, I meant to say I'm not that big of a fan of Black and White 2. Just compared to Black and White 1. Black and White 1, just really good games. I'm in too much complaining mode. I'm complaining too much. That guy fucking triggered me. I don't know that Black and White 2's post-game is so good. Black and White 2's post-game has 3 facilities that they're all the same. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna fucking time you out. I don't want to see you. Get out of here. Like, for me, the facilities in... I don't think Black and White 2's post-game is bad. I just don't think it carries it as hard as everyone thinks. No, Battle Tree and Battle Core, I've done them. Oh, I've done one. I've done the... I think it must have been Black Tower. Kind of boring. It's just like... Well, to me, all three... To me, the Subway and Pokemon Tournament are, like, almost identical. Like, there's basically no difference. Like, they're just kind of infinite battles against each other. Miltank, Jinx, Drapion. Miltank, Jinx, no, that's fine. Yeah, the Battle Subway is boring. It's, you know, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's not the best thing ever. But... God damn it. The other one is like, it's just kind of long, I think. It's a fan service facility, I guess. I guess I'm not too big on fan service like that. What do I like about Black and White? What about what? Oh, wait, fuck. No! Fuck. God damn it. Forgot to turn off my speed up. Oh, that's depressing. To be fair, I've never invested that much in the Pokemon World Tournament. Well, this is round 1, the stream. I'm just talking too much. That's the real issue here. I would like to end the stream with more than 1 round having been won. Yeah, I've played it a little bit. It's just like I saw it and I'm like, okay, this is like the Battle Dome. Who gives a shit? Blaziken, Luxray, Bronzong. I listened to the soundtrack enough. I need more music. Oh, this is bad news for me. Fuck, did I just instantly lose? Hey, don't attack me. Thank you. Are there Pokemon games after Gen 4? Yeah, and they're good. Gen 5 is literally better than Gen 4. Gen 6 mechanically is goated? What are you talking about? What's up there, C. Michael? Yeah, the starters are a bit weak. They're not awful, though. Like, I don't hate them. I do often... It is the only game in the series where I have ditched my starter multiple times, though. I usually... In Black and White 1, I tend to start with the Water Monkey. Hypno Flygon Gallade. Hypno Flygon Gallade. I'm gonna get this fucking idiot out of here. Yeah, sure. Well, they have Fairy type in Gen 6. Pokemon never got bad anywhere. Pokemon has always been a varying quality. Gen 1 is pretty good. Gen 2 is insanely good. Gen 3, you know, it already instantly depends on what you're talking about. Like, what are you talking about when you talk about Gen 3? Like, because if you're including Fire Red and Leaf Green and Colo and XD, Gen 3 kind of dog shit. Now, if you're only talking about the new non-remake games, Gen 3 kind of fucking goated. How dare you? Gen 3 best, including Fire Red, Leaf Green, Colo, XD. Yeah. This guy really doing this to me. It's not just Parafusion, it's Parafusion Flinch. People are using Gen 3 as a base because it's easy. Paul BK. I just think your stubbornness was like insane, and like your ability to like not even comprehend anything. I'm timing you out again. You're a trigger for me right now. Go away. Infernape, Houndoom, and Umbreon. They're two fire weak Pokemon. I'm gonna go with this. So yeah, like if we talk about Pokemon, for me, I actually thought when I first played Gen 3, I thought it was disappointing compared to Gen 2, because if you actually play Crystal and then you go and you play Ruby and Sapphire feel worse than Crystal when you play it, in a lot of ways when you take a look at what the fuck is going on here. And I can explain myself. I've talked about this a little bit in a video, an old video I made before, but it's not even just that Crystal has a lot of stuff, it's that like, okay, like Crystal has a day and night cycle with animations. like for the Pokemon, Ruby and Sapphire technically have a day and night cycle, but it doesn't do anything. The day and night cycle for Ruby and Sapphire basically only does like Shoal Cave and like the berries and shit, and Eevee. And then the day and night cycle in Crystal is awesome. Dude, like nighttime in the Johto region and stuff is just so cool. I love seeing all the buildings lit up and shit. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's so awesome. And Ruby Sapphire is missing that. But I think the more that you play Ruby and Sapphire, it's like, I don't know, Ruby and Sapphire is still really good. And then you play Fire and Leaf Green, they're complete dog shit. You play Colo and XD, they're complete dog shit. You play Emerald. Emerald has a worse single player campaign than Ruby and Sapphire, honestly. I literally think Ruby and Sapphire single player story mode's better. But Emerald has the Frontier. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire are good remakes. I think they're okay remakes. I don't think they're that good. They miss a lot of the spirit of Hoenn. And I think if you haven't replayed Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in a while, I think you should consider giving them a replay because they are very different. Amazon, Skuntank, Gardevoir. They're more different than I even thought they were. I don't think they're bad remakes, but I'm talking about pretty much the single player campaign exclusively, honestly. Yeah, I'm pretty much talking about the single player campaign and that's it. Oh, Chase my levitate. I didn't pay attention. Time locks was okay or fun. So time-based events are very good for role playing and for continuous play. Maybe you've just never been able to get into it this way, but like Black and White, for example, has a lot of daily events, and it also has a lot of events that are specific day only. And so like when you're really into Gen 5, like when you're really playing Gen 5 like hardcore and playing it all the time, like you get your dailies done. Like it's almost like logging in to like a fucking MMO or some shit. Like you literally boot up Gen 5 daily, like you go to all your dailies, you show the girl a different Pokemon move. If it's a fucking weekend, you go trade for your star pieces. If it's a specific day of the week, you can go into the bowl to farm for items. Like that's what time-based events are for. They're for people who are actively playing the game literally every single day. You'll turn it on, you'll play it for 30 minutes, like 15-30 minutes tops, do your daily events, catch some guys, finish up for the day. Like that's what it's for. Mr. Mime, Breloom, Togekiss. I think we're fine here. It's like that's what time-based events are for. I think the worst part of time-based events is when they're locked to specific days. I think time-based events are good when they are not locked to a time of day. Time of day events are pretty tough because there are just some people who do not have the ability to play at any time of the day. But luckily, in my opinion, I think you'll eventually be able to make time. I do think you'll eventually be able to make time in the day at one point. Like certain time of day events can suck because Oh, thank you, Zero. I appreciate it. Infernape Tentacruel Mismagus. Infernape Tentacruel Mismagus. We're probably fine. I like the Pokepelago. So like having Pokemon that can only spawn at specific times, that sucks, because like, you know, if a Pokemon can only spawn at night and like you're a person, like you're probably like there's gonna be people who aren't gonna be able to always get that. But I think you could probably, if you're really into the game, you could probably make it work one night a week. So I don't think it's the worst thing ever. But I do think in general, over day and night cycle, what is superior is day of the week, because you'll always be able to play a specific day of the week eventually, right? Like there's no way you're literally never going to be able to play a video game at some point on a Friday. You can change the time in Gold, Silver, Crystal by using a button combo and a password. Poliwrath, Gyarados, Weezing. Poliwrath, Gyarados, Weezing. I think we're good. Yeah, I definitely don't think ORAS are bad games, and I think ORAS has the ability to... I think the best part... The password is like based on your save file. Like you have to put in, you have to like use a password generator website to get it. Although that one might be exclusive to Crystal. Otherwise, it's just a button combo on Gold and Silver, I think. I mean, I think ORAS is inferior to the Gen 3 games. I'm at the point where I probably would never play ORAS over playing Gen 3. And Dex Dive is okay, but it's like, what's, I don't know, what is it? I actually never used to use Dex Nav pretty much at all when I played that game. Like, I just have a good Ditto. I never did that though. I never once did that because I don't really care about moves like that or IVs like that during a playthrough. If you enjoy it, that's great. I just don't, it's just not what I specifically need. I mean, the thing about ORAS is that you can tell they actually cared about making a good game. That's the one thing that's nice about it. Snorlax and Porygon. Did they really though? Yeah, they did. ORAS definitely has effort behind it. What is this team? What are these Pokemon I've been given? This is insane. These Pokemon are so awful. Holy fucking moly. I don't even know what to do here. Jesus Christ. I guess I do this. What makes me say that? What makes me say that? Because in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, when you look at it, oh whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Every single gym is remade. The plot is changed to fit within the Gen 6 lore. They did many efforts to redesign the game, redesign the characters, redesign the world to be more in line with a modern Pokemon game at that time. They didn't include the battle frontier, which blows, but what they did do was add a lot of different post-game content that wasn't in the original, right? They added the Delta episode. They also added added all of the Mirage Islands and Soaring, which are admittedly very cool. They also did a lot of work to make secret bases online cool and accessible. But the thing is, like, they also did a lot of changes which I don't like. For example, all of the teleportation things they do, I really do not like. Like, basically, anytime you would have talked to an NPC and they would have kind of vaguely told you where to go next, in this game they just teleport you with them, sometimes without even a yes or no box. Glade and Grand Pull, which is really frustrating. Well, DexNav isn't that unique, I don't think. It is unique, but it's not that unique. It's really not that different than what Gen 5 does. What do you mean slow as X or Gen 7? How is Pokemon X slow? What? No, the area nav, dip ass. What are you talking about? No, it's not area nav. What the fuck is it called? Oh, what the fuck is this thing called? The Dex nav is an iteration on something from Gen 5. I can't remember the name of it. Dex list. Oh my god. Hold on. Dude, this is gonna piss me off. The habitat list. It is the habitat list. This is not it. This is the habitat list. And no, you can have it displayed on the bottom screen. Yeah, but that's what the fucking DexNav does. I said the DexNav isn't that different. I didn't say the DexNav. Basically, the DexNav is, like, to me, an iterative improvement on the habitat list. I use the habitat. Oh my, are you serious with that crit? I actually use the habitat more than I use the DexNav, because... Can I just get it? Fuck. Can I get it? Because I used the and I lost. I used that crit on Scizor was so fucking cool. Because I completed the regional decks in black and white too, so I could get the what's it called? A later sin. Our Golden Soul Silver has a totally good rematch system. What is this Tinglu's outside my window bit? All right, here we go. So oh yeah, so in black and white 2, since I actually wanted to complete the... No, I've never been. So to complete, you get a shiny Haxorus to if you complete the regional decks in black and white 2, and I used the habitat list to complete the decks because it was so handy not having to go to Bulbapedia or Cerebi to look up fucking every single piece of information. But like, there's no good reward for completing the regional decks in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so I didn't really use the dex nav that much. And because the dex nav only shows you what route you're currently on, it's actually not as helpful as the area nav for me, because I could just go... Like, I could go into the Pokedex, look up in the area nav, get my shit going, and then you can display the area nav pretty easily. I don't think it's better. I just have used the area nav more than I've used the dex nav. Really? You have this on your first team, are you? And your physical. This is unbelievable, man. This is actually unbelievable that this is on his team. The first time I ever seriously dex nabbed was for my Gen 6 video. I literally lost the first round because this dude had a fucking round 5 Salamence. Yeah, I don't care about what moves my guys have on my playthrough. That much. Dex Snap does not increase the shiny chances very much at all. Yep, that's how it goes. Was the best Pokemon? I don't think there's a bet. My favorite is just Black and White 1, easily. It's only not Emerald. I don't even like Emerald as much as I like Ruby and Sapphire. No, Black and White 1 are definitely better. No, there's one Pokemon in Gen 3 who isn't full odds. Actually, there's two. You know the other one very well, Jeff, you fucking clown. Jeff, it's unknown, you dingus. Jirachi. Wishmaker Jirachi is like 1 in 7k. I'm gonna lose again. My Jirachi video doesn't talk about Wishmaker that much. Because Wishmaker's stupid and shitty. Yes, I didn't lose. Shift tree, Weavile, Marowak. Shift tree, Weavile, Marowak. All right. Yeah, for me, I prefer playing Ruby and Sapphire than I do to playing Emerald. Emerald is only good if you're like doing RNG manips or post-game stuff. But like, I actually think Return was strong. Why is Unknown not full odds in Gen 3? They just did some weird shit to it, basically. It's basically the way it searches for a... the way it searches for a specific PID to make the letter spawn fucks up with IV generation so much, because PID is kind of inherently tied to IVs. I just think the damage ranges are easier to understand at level 100. Especially as well as the Pokemon. Like, I don't want to fucking battle using Graveler or some shit. Toxicroak, Poliwrath, Medicham. Toxicroak, Poliwrath, and Medicham. This is fine. Jeff, I play through my OBS. I can see behind me. I know that my thing is not there. I don't even need to turn around. So you enjoy regular playthrough of RS? Yeah, but Emerald has worse pacing. Emerald has... I'm looking at my own camera right now. Yeah, in Emerald, you play through the game. And you have to do extra Team Aqua. You have to do extra Team Aqua and Team Magma story encounters, and then when you get to the main event, where you have to do 2 team bases back to back, And it just fucking blows. Blastoise, Espeon, Meganium. And then it also literally feels like they just forgot. I think they literally forgot Rayquaza was level 70. Because there is just no reason, like Rayquaza being level 70 and you being able to get it before the Elite Four feels like such a big oversight to me. Like I actually don't understand how it got through testing. I don't understand how that got through. I think they just forgot. I think there's no way it was intentional. I think they literally forgot he was level 70 and shipped the game. Or they forgot that you could access it. Maybe they forgot to re-put the block there. That's my only other thought, is they forgot to double check that they made it so that the blocks returned, like you can't get back there. Well, what do you mean they didn't make that? I mean, it's just the right level. But you catch Giratina in this. Rayquaza is not a story catch in Emerald. It's just like a cutscene. Flareon, Medicham, Claydol. This is fine. No, I literally think they just forgot. Okay, bye. We have Spoon Man. Putting up the Spoon Dukes. Yeah, they just reused the encounter from they just reused the encounter from Diamond and Pearl. Steven is better than Wallace, that's actually true. Wallace is a doo-doo champion. Nickazam. I don't know. Put Ash Rhydon and Crow. I think Nick's working into evolving himself. He's been pumping out Diablo content. I actually meant to say hi to him in stream yesterday and I forgot. Because I saw his go live Noto and I was like, oh, I should go say hi. And I just didn't do it. Excuse me. You have a thunderstorm right now? Yeah, Scalco scared it off. This is an insane bit. I don't understand it. Pardos, Skarmory, Mag, Mordor. How many hours have I been doing this? Too fucking many. Oh, Red Pardos. Dude, I thought this was Rhyperior this whole time. Hey, please don't be Scarf. Alright, it's not Scarf. I have a good stream idea that I'll be doing next week. You lived? Oh, that's bad news for me. Don't like that. Imagine playing at 1x speed. I will not imagine that. Yeah, I have a good stream series I'll be doing next week. I'm just gonna start ship hosting. Oh my god, no! Oh god, this is so bad. This is bad. This is so bad. Oh, did I just fuck myself by summoning a sandstorm? Oh, it's ogre. I just lost to this. I have to curse until it toxics so I can just one hit it when I get a hit in. There it is. Alright, it worked out. Physical Magmortar. Starved without close combat? Yeah, I don't pick the sets. This stupid ass facility does this shit to me. Is there an objective? I mean, you get the little stamp on your fucking thing. That's pretty much it. This whole album has inspired me so hard to want to make music, but I just don't even know where to begin. Every time I try to look at a tracker for like the GBA or the fucking Super Nintendo, my brain melts. And I can't figure out how to use it. Like, I've read the instructions several times for what the fuck is it called? What is it called? Can't figure what else was called. Oh, it's Little Sound DJ. Every time I try to use Little Sound DJ, my fucking brain melts. Quagsire and Infernape. I cannot understand how to use Little Sound DJ. It's insane. You're very committed to using an actual GB sound instead of making your own 8-bit synth MIDI. Yeah, because I think that like chiptune, like real chiptune always sounds better than fake tune. What are these sets? I guess I do men's, medi, and this is what I do. Name of the background music? It's called 16-Bit Adventure. It's an album. The song I'm listening to is called Tractor Zone. I like don't have a it's just not what I'm interested in making, I guess. I don't know. Like, I want to make music that, like, real music for the Game Boy. That's pretty much it. Like, I don't think this music is made with the Sega Genesis tracker. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but I don't know how he made it. He uses Cubase, it looks like. It looks like GeoWizard made Cubase for the Genesis with this album. I have no idea what that is, but Lalian Xploud. Yeah, what we'll do in frame. Yeah, but I desperately want to learn how to make music. And I mean, I'm not opposed to learning to making music. Unlike, like Jeff, if you wanted to show me how you made your 8-bit like tracks, like it wouldn't. It's not like it would be bad for me to learn how to make music in a modern program, so I can like conceptually understand. You know what I mean? It's not like it's gonna hurt for me to learn in an easier to use form how to actually make music, like, because it's not like I understand how to make music anyway, you know what I mean? It's not like with, I'll admit, with Little Sound DJ, it's a UI thing. I look at it and I literally can't understand what I'm fucking doing. But like, you know, in a modern program, there's still lots of things, but at least there's like, it would be a little bit easier for me to learn. Yeah, I don't know what DAW even means. Yeah, I don't know what that is comparatively to anything. I did a lot of damage. LSDJ is even the Little Sound. I don't understand how anyone's ever made music on LSDJ. What's up, Shin? How you doing? It seems so cumbersome to program anything on it. Muck and Mammo Swine. Oh, this is good. I think it's literally more complicated than, I think it's more complicated than bytecode. It's truly insane to use. There's a few other, oh, this has Ice Punch, of course. There's a few other trackers I've seen, but I'd have to look in to see if they're any better than LSDJ. It's also really hard to keep the info organized. You want to dink around after stream? I'm kind of feeling it. No, I'd love to, but I'm leaving it. I have to leave at like 4:30, and I still haven't done any packing or anything. I'm down to you next week for real, though. But like, even if I stopped right now just to do it with you, I still wouldn't have enough time to get everything I needed to get done on Fort. There are computer trackers like Renoise, which are very modern. Yeah, but like basically, the thing I really want is for my audio to be playable on an actual Game Boy. I want my end product to be playable on a Game Boy. That's really what I want. Again, like learning in a modern program, like whatever you're learning, whatever you use, Jeff, like again, that's like not like, I think that would be objectively good for me to learn that. I suggesting that you could after that learn how to use a tracker in general and then move those skills to LCJ. I see. Interesting. Ninetales and Torterra. This is fine. What's up, Goku? How you doing? Oh, thank you for the $10, Drew. I appreciate it. I love watching for a week or two. I love the content. Thanks for making work less of a mindless task. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. I understand where you're coming from. When I had a job that I fucking hated, I used to just constantly have J-Rose and the entire history of the universe blasting in my headphones nonstop. So I'm glad I could do that for somebody else. I don't know, Garrett. I truly don't know. Because, like, here's the thing. I didn't go into... This might sound... Oh, really, though? This might sound stupid, but I didn't go into the e-card thing wanting to make a video out of it, if that makes sense. I went into it thinking this would be a little... like a short project that I could work on. And then it like spiraled, the scope of it spiraled extensively to, because like the original getting the Deoxys event into the e-reader, that really didn't take me very long. Getting a non-legal Deoxys event into my e-reader took me, I don't know, like a week, like a day. And then learning the ASM stuff took me a few more days to get all the events legal. Floatzel and Scizor, I think this is fine. And then making the Celebi took like 2 weeks. I don't think you can, Goku. I wouldn't know how to even begin with that. So yeah, the e-card things weren't really supposed to be videos at first, and then the scope of it spiraled so much, I was like, well, I can't not show this to people. You know? And like, I definitely want to like fuck around and learn how to use other tools and things like that. Ursaring and Snorlax, okay. This is fine still. See, events work fine. No, the events didn't work fine initially. Just gonna have the punches. Like yeah. But music is something I've been ever since I heard this album from GeoWizard. I have just been itching, like so desperately, like have just wanted to make like chiptune music, like similar vaguely in some respect to this, because like it would be good to be able to use my own music in my videos. I like music. I used to make, you know, I used to do music. I did music for 8 years or whatever the fuck. I did it for a really long time. And so it's just like, you know, I haven't done it in a long time now, so it would be nice to get back into doing it, you know. But it's just like so daunting to even start anywhere. I don't know his last Pokemon. I don't know that I have a favorite legendary. Did I get crit? No way. No fucking way I'm losing to a crit right now. Oh my god. I would have been fucking mad. Connect MIDI with link cable. Yeah, the problem is trackers are just so complicated that I can't even begin to figure out how to use them on the Game Boy. Like, I just have never been able to even remotely figure out how to use it. Like, I've tried so hard just reading the documentation, and it's just like they already expect you to understand like what a chain is, like in the LSDJ documentation, so I don't even understand how to do it. And so I haven't been able to find any good resources, unfortunately. What are you gonna do? All right. We're gonna be done here though. As I said earlier, the reason I can't make music with Jeff is that I can't fucking fuck around much right now. I have to go get ready for my weekend trip to my folks' place. But all right, well, thank you guys for watching for this last minute stream. I actually have a really fun stream series for next week involving the Emerald Battle Frontier, so stay tuned for that. I know you're thinking, what the fuck could Bliss be doing in the Frontier that they already haven't done? Well, you'll see.